Yo, chat, what's up? Just getting set up here. I'll be right back. I gotta go grab a few more knives. I think I've got another box in here of them. So let me go grab that real quick. We'll put them in here. I guess my connection's okay. We'll be right back. Let me type that in the chat. Alright, guys, we're back. Text Kojo just made another one.
Okay, sent.
Alright, guys, we're back. Had to go grab the rest of these knives because it wouldn't all fit in this little box I got here. Let me finish. Actually, I think I'm already set up here. So let me fix my camera here. I think that should work right there. All right, guys, welcome back to Size Sharpening. Today we are not sharpening anything. Well, at least I'm not planning on it. You know how that goes, guys. You get an itch to sharpen. You can't get rid of that itch until you sharpen some steel. All right, we're going to start off saying thank you guys for checking in. Hope you've had a great Wednesday, and God blesses all of you guys. Hope you all had a great service tonight. I didn't get to go to church tonight. I was working, but Lord knows all about that. But yeah, guys, this is going to be like a continuation of our last stream where we opened up some old vintage mystery knives from my grandma, and I just kind of showcase them to you, and I keep up with my top three. Last episode, we had 3 really pretty knives. If you guys want to see that, go check that out. But thank you guys again for watching, and let's get it underway. So first off, and again, we're just kind of reaching into this box here. Don't really know what we're going to get. This is Uncle Henry. Never heard of that brand. It's made in the U.S., New York, stainless steel, Schrade Walden. Okay, so I think we had one of these, or at least this same Schrade Walden thing on our last stream. We'll open this up. Nice sheep's foot blade. I love that. And I love just the simple aesthetics of this. I mean, it's just white and gray. I'm sure it was kind of brown, but just over time, you know, things that aren't kept in boxes change color. And then you got your another blade here. But I like this. Like I said before, guys, I love sheep's foot blades because you do a lot of around, or at least what I use knives for primarily is like for opening packages and doing a lot of dragging and pulling cuts. And so the great thing about a sheep's foot blade, I already mentioned this, but I just want to throw this out there again for you guys that are not going to go watch that video because I'm not convinced everybody will, because I know I wouldn't. I'm just like that. But anyway, thing about a sheep's foot blade is you can pull and you can make good contact with whatever you're cutting here, like this mat, without having to go completely, almost perpendicular to what you're cutting. And it just makes it a lot easier. You get a lot more blade on what you're cutting this way. And it's just a lot more control. You can easily do that versus up here, it kind of wobbles. But here, you can use your hand as like a rest and make more controlled, precise cuts. But anyway, Sorry, that's kind of getting distracted. Just a little bit of knife knowledge out there for you. And so, since this is our first knife and we're keeping up with the top three, since it's our only knife we have, it's going over here in our top three slot right under here underneath my camera. Next up, we have, okay, this is really pretty. It's a case. Let's open this up here. Yep, case double X. And that's actually really pretty. I like that. It's like bone handle, maybe. Maybe antler. As old as it is, though, I kind of thought it would shrink by now. But you can see here at the bolsters that it is. The bolsters, it's not shrunk. It feels pretty good in the hand. It's still got some pretty good tension to it. I mean, yes, it is just a slip joint. And yes, it will chop your fingers off. Not really, but some of the worst cuts I've seen from a knife come from this right here. And how that just slams closed on yourself if you're not careful. But yeah, made in the USA. Obviously going in our top three because it's our only, it's only our second knife we've got. But you know, even if it wasn't, I think it would still make top three because it's pretty. It's case, and case makes good quality knives. Definitely used to. Definitely used to. So next up, we got another case knife. This is like a burgundy maroon kind of color. It's wooden. It's got good grip to it. But upon opening it, we have case double X stainless steel USA, and the number. Aura's arrived. Don't worry. Let's go. What's up, Aura? Do you pronounce it Aura or Aura? Like Aurora, like that one princess? Aura, like that? Not Aura. Okay. All right. Cool. You guys can see. I don't feel like this is how this blade shape was originally. How it's just straight and down here towards the toe. It's very like it's straight up here throughout most volume of the blade, but it kicks out down here. So that kind of tells me somebody's tried to sharpen it. Possibly just pull it through like a tungsten tooth pull through sharpener, because it doesn't get the very edge of it right here, and it just hogs a lot of material away. And I'm sure that's what's happened here because the rest of it is very straight, and it's not very scratched up. It's a little round on the tip, but I guess that's all right. Yo, what's up? Thank you guys for stopping in. And our next blade, open this up, is another sheep's foot, double S. Nice edge. Just posted your live on my community page to raise some awareness. You'll probably lose viewers with my endorsement. Hey, man, that's all right. Thank you, dude. This is my most viewers I've ever had, just 3 viewers. I'm lurking on my way home. Well, be safe, dog. Thanks for letting me promote myself on your channel a few weeks back. Much appreciated. But I tried to make a live a few minutes ago, and my internet is kind of buns right now. We're in the process of moving, so I'm in the shop in my dad's workshop, just going through some old knives for my grandmother. And so we've got this sheep's foot blade here, double S. And moving on to our last one, it got a spade blade shape, and this thing is full of pocket lint, hair. Only God above knows what else is in here. And it doesn't seem to, I guess maybe that's all that opens. I mean, it locks out right there. But it, I kind of figured it opened up a little bit more than that, but I guess not. But anyway, so it's going in our top 3 just because it's only our third knife that we have opened yet this stream. We have this Uncle Henry, this case, maroon knife, and the bone case. But we'll set those aside for now. All right, next up, we have what appears to be a Rough Rider. We'll open it up and see if that's really what's inside, because, we get fooled a lot. Oh, guys, that's really pretty. Still in the wrapper. That is beautiful, guys. It's like got a purple hue to it. All right, it reminds me of a slushy. Like if you were to combine like cherry and grape and put it in a slushy, like you let it sit at the bottom, like the ice melted. That's kind of what it reminds me of. But anyway, This is nice. This is my favorite knife we've come across in this whole opening series. Very pretty. It doesn't have a lot of tension. It does have some a strong closing spring. I'll give it that much. And like I said, a lot of guys get cut on that. And this says 440 razor sharp steel, manufactured in China. Rough Rider tested sharp. It says Rough Rider tested sharp cutlery company. Guys, this is going in our number one. Let me know what we should name this little knife right here. Like, it looks like a grape and a strawberry kind of had a baby. But we're gonna put it back in the box. This is my new favorite that we've opened up. Slushy. All right, slushy. What kind of slushy? Yeah, I like slushy, but like, name it slushy. Just slushy. That's it. Just naming it slushy. Not like slush puppy. Okay. What is that? Walkie? Oh, like walk. Okay. Wow. All right, you got me on that one. All right, I'm gonna put this back in here. Name it Poland. I was literally singing that song in my head when you chatted that. I took the walk. So we're naming it Poland. All right, I like Poland. What's up, Carrie Crew? What is going on, dude? I subbed to your channel like a week ago. I'm just opening up some old packages from my grandmother, some old knives. This is going in our top 3, but guys, as always, I need you to let me know which knife to eliminate for this knife to become part of the top 3 squad. Connor Johnson is wanting to name this one Lil Yachty because I said it looks like a slushy. Lil Yachty. So we got Lil Yachty. What do we got this one? The Maroon 5. The brown one? The brown one. This is the one that's got to go? Loving the bone handle. Dude, me too. I think this is actually a very beautiful knife. I might try to polish it, but at the same time, I'm kind of scared too because it's in great condition. I mean, there's no telling how old it is because I can't see the numbers on here very well. But you're saying we need to... Oh, well, this one has 2 blades, though. This one has 2. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying that this is what that was. Okay, cool. But yeah, I'll have to go check that video out. Did you just drop that today, Knox Edge? TKE, did you just drop that today? Oh, and these are the ones we're keeping in top 3. We've got the slushy, the bone. We'll call this the bone rattler, and what do we got this one as? Uncle Henry is what it says on it, so we'll just keep it as that. This is going to go back in the package just so it doesn't get scratched up. But thank you guys so much for watching. This means a ton to me. I'm ecstatic. I have a huge passion for knives. I used to own upwards of maybe 300, 350, and sold a slew of them just because they were taking up a lot of space in the house, and we were moving, and I just was like, I don't really need them, so I just sold a bunch of them. And I'll go over what I've got left from selling. But we're going to set these aside in our top 3. Excuse me, minus this one. It's a mediocre video on a cool knife. Well, hey, man, those are my favorite. I just like anything that has to do with anything sharp, pokey, or pointy. So I'm going to set these aside for our top 3. We're going to move on. Next, we have Minuteman, 715 Minuteman, like the like the nuke guys. SW cut, MM3 USA, and on it says, I'll try to wipe it off here. Battle of Concord, April 19th, 1775. Wouldn't that be something if that's when this knife was made? I'm sure it's not, but it says it here on the blade. It's kind of hard to tell because the glare. But it says really pretty, and it's in good condition too. And for what it seems, it's got this emblem right here of a soldier holding a rifle. That's pretty cool. Any knife experts, let me know if this is special or anything like that. I doubt it. Or make up some story and just fool me with it if you want to. I'm pretty gullible. Got your baby spade blade for cutting up your strawberries when you and your friend can't decide who gets the last strawberry, and as well as this little one here. And I keep forgetting, guys, where my camera is. I keep forgetting it's above me, so I have the knife turned up like this a lot of the times. Dude, it probably is. When did George Washington die? Because this is 1773. Yo, I found some coins that my grandma gave me. The same one that gave me all these knives from, I think one of them was 1813. Like, not even kidding you. And, like, there's a bunch of buffalo nickels and, like, everything was made out of 90+% silver. It was really cool. But anyway, we're going to set this one aside. This is the George Washing Machine knife, we're going to call that, if that's cool with you guys. And then moving on, we have this one coming in a little sheath, just a little plastic vinyl sheath. And this thing it's got some kind of insect wing on it. Oh, that's grand. It is like crunched like a leaf. It's called the Bear Hunter. I bet you could hunt some bears with this thing. Oh, yeah. Solingen stainless. Oh, 440 so 440 stainless steel. I don't know why they didn't just say that instead of Solingen stainless 440. Everybody calls it just 440 stainless. This is a big knife. I bet it would be a lot prettier if it was cleaned up, and we might do that. We might put a video on that. Let me know if you guys want to see that. But we're gonna move on because this one is pretty gross, and we have quite a few knives to get through by the end of this video. But before we move on to the next box, let's quick reminder of our top 3. Just for the new viewer that just joined, we're keeping up with our top 3 favorite knives we've come across in this video. We've got the Slushy, the Bone Rattler, and Uncle Henry. Excuse me, Lil Yachty, not the Slushy. Not the Slushy. This is Lil Yachty. My vote was personally Slush Puppy, but I guess Lil Yachty is so famous now. He's got a Rough Rider knife named after him. I mean, I know he's got his own pizza in Walmart freezers. I haven't tried that out yet. Has anybody tried that? Slush Puppies. You like Slush Pup? Oh, dude. Do you remember, Kojo? We would go play basketball and get Slush Puppies afterwards. That was prime. That was peak friendship days. All right, moving on. So now we've got this box right here. Registered mail. Better than something else registered. All right, let's set this aside. We're going to get knives out of this box. I'm just trying to keep my workspace kind of tidy here for you guys. Opening up. In this box, we have a Gerber, supposedly. But let's open it up and see if that's what... Okay, no, this is not a Gerber. It's another Robeson knife. We got a lot of these our last stream. That's missing a good chunk of the handle. And I guess it doesn't close down all the way. Let's see if we can figure it out. Yeah, so if you guys can see the little pin down in there, right here on the other side of this handle scale where my finger's pointing to, the pin that is broke here, it's not really broke, it's just pushed into the knife, and it's prohibiting this blade here from closing. So it will never close until you fix that pin, unless you get Connor Johnson out here to close it for us, because he's got dad strength. This is nothing special, but it's kind of rusty. It's another Robeson pocket knife, little folder. We're going to put it back in the box, even though it's not a Gerber, just so nobody reaches in here in the future and gets stabbed. This, however, might be the Gerber. Yep, this is a Gerber. Gerber 425. It's called the Easy Out, made in USA. It's got a lockback mechanism, pocket clip. It's been our first pocket clip we've seen in any of these knives today. It's tipped down because that's safer, so they call it. Let me know, guys, if you feel the same way. But I feel like if you're gonna put a pocket clip on a knife, make it at least a deep carry pocket clip, because this sticking out of your pocket it just looks bulky. I mean, and it's gonna be like flopping around. You might get your arm caught on it, might scratch the side of your car getting in and out of your car with it. And I say that from experience. I did that one time. But we're gonna move on. I do like this little knife. Is it top 3 worthy? No, it is not. But I do think it is an honorable mention just because it's a little different than the rest of the knives we've opened. What's up, new viewer? Just opening up some old knives from my grandmother. Feel free to stick around. If not, God bless. Hope you have a great day. We're going to set it back over here to the side. I'm kind of running out of space to set some knives. All right, we got the case box, but it feels pretty empty. Okay, it's got some papers in it, though. Warranty and survey, congratulations. You now own a handcrafted piece of American history. To own a case knife is to support quality, artistry, tradition, and products made in the U.S. of A. Is this the same knife that we looked at a minute ago? Right here? This case? It's got 3. Oh, this one's only got 2 blades. I thought we had a match, but we don't. This one's just got 2 blades. However, the handles look very similar. Both got that bone handle. But if we can find this knife, that would be really cool. It's a collector series knife, and you know they only make so many of those. But anyway, we'll put this back to the side, move this box over here, and reach down into the big box of knives. All right, we got looks like a folding, dagger style knife. Nope, just sharp on one side, just single edged. 1980 surgical steel made in Japan. Frost cutlery. This one's called the Widowmaker. I guess somebody killed somebody's husband, and there's a widow in the world now. It is a very looks like an Italian, like a stiletto kind of thing. I don't really know. That one is cool. Is it top 3 worthy? Personally, I feel like it's top 3 worthy. I feel like it gets rid of Uncle Henry. Do you think it gets rid of this one? It does not get rid of Slushy. I'm not even going to ask you that. You think it gets rid of this one? All right, I think it gets rid of this one too. All right. This one is definitely cool, though. It reminds me of the snow, but as Connor Johnson has spoken, we're just going to call him Kojo. But we're going to set this one aside. New top 3 knife right here. So we've got the Widowmaker, the Bone Rattler, and Slush Puppy. Keep Slush Puppy and Bone one. All right, I agree. All right. So here's our little Yachty Slush Puppy, our Bone Rattler, and our Widowmaker. Just the name of that is like intimidating. Like if you were to tell somebody I have a Widowmaker in my pocket, it sounds like one of two things. It sounds like a drug or a gun. So, needless to say, this one's pretty cool. It's going in the top 3. Well, let's set this aside. Let's not get carried away. And move on to the next one. It's our only excuse me. Is this one? I think this one was made in China, actually. Yeah, this one's made in China. I forgot. Rough Rider. Most of their cutlery is manufactured in China, and I'm not going to put it back in the box. I'm just going to set it to the side. I'm going to leave it in this package and half the box. What's up, other viewer? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Just here, open up some vintage knives from my grandmother. All right. So we got another Rough Rider, trying to kind of seeing a trend here. This one's pretty. I feel like polished up. This one would be something pretty cool. It reminds me. It's got like a teeter-totter to it. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's got this little hump in the middle. Oh, that's cool. That's satisfying. I like that. It's like spin the bottle, but not. Anyway, all right. Let's open up and see what blade shapes we got. Very hard to open right off the bat. It's very grimy and grody in there. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. It is a fidget spinner. That's what this is. Does that qualify it to be top 3? A fidget spinner knife? I can't open that blade. I can't open this one. Yep, Rough Rider. And that is just disgusting in there. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Let me try to get my phone flashlight on it. Where's my phone? I mean, it is. Look at how grease, like that, grody. That is disgusting. It looks like when you clean out your shower drain. That's pretty bad. But anyway, moving on. Yeah, I can't get that other blade up. Sometimes when you open up the larger blade, you can open up the littler blade next to it. Yeah, see, like that. It's just a baby, one of these. It's just a baby of it. Um, and honestly, guys, I guess this is a clip point. I guess is the name of this blade. It's not really like a swoop like your typical clip point would have, or drop, or yeah, excuse me, clip point would have. So I'm assuming that you still call it a clip point though, because it's most similar to that shape. But anyway, we'll fold this back up, put it back in the box, and move on. I think it's going to be kind of hard to beat our top 3 knives right now. I mean, I don't really know what knives in this box, but I do like our top 3. I like the way we're sitting right now. But let's move on. Set this to the side. All right, we have a German bull. German bull. Sounds fancy. German bull, handmade Germany. Okay, that's pretty. Looks like quartz. Quartz and probably fool's gold, I guess. But upon opening, does it have any paperwork? No, no paperwork. It's just got this little wrapper. Snoop Dogg would make a blunt out of that. Oh gosh, it's hard to. Okay, we can open up this little skinny one that has no tension whatsoever. I mean, it's just flooping and flopping. I've carried the Kaiser Brat the last couple of days. Dude, I just got outbid on a Kaiser Drop Bear number 2, Drop Bear 2, like the all black aluminum scales drop point. I wanted it so bad, but I was not paying full retail when I could just buy it from Kaiser for full retail. So I just let it go. I used to hate knives with clips, but after I got into Spyderco's, oh baby, yeah. So I personally have never owned a Spyderco. One of my best friends does. He owns, what is it? I forget what the name of it is. It's like Hunter Orange, and it's VG10 steel. I don't remember what the model name of it is though. I like the look of Spyderco's. I really do. But the only thing I don't like, and this is not like a make or break, but I just mentioned this earlier. Why don't they come usually with a deep carry pocket clip? They might have a reason for that. I don't understand it. I wish they did. But anyway, I can't even open this one, so it's going back in the box. I can open this one barely. This is like a reverse Tonto shape, I guess you'd call that. Let me know if I'm wrong on that, TKE. At least this is what it looks like now. There's no telling what it once was. This thing looks like it's been digging in a septic tank used by elephants. We're going to set this aside. I don't think that's in our top 3. The shallow carry is easier on the pocket. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Again, Kaiser, I just love, even their pocket clips. I like their pocket clips. They're not very durable. I've had one of them, like, I only have one of my 25 Spotties that have the stock clip. Well, I guess that shows that you like the deep carry better. But my Kaisers, dude, I love my Kaisers. And they're, hey, TKE, tell me if you've seen this or not, but I subscribe to the Kaiser email, and they just sent out something for a knife competition. It is a design competition. And like if you come first, you get to sign a contract to design knives like Ozzo for the Drop Bear. The Feeweed is the one that won it last year. And if you come as a finalist, if you finish as a finalist, you get one free knife of your choice, any of their knives. I don't know if there's any stipulations on the price or anything like that. Even if they're discontinued, I don't know. Uh, but even if you just participate, you get a 20% discount promo code, which is really cool. So I'm going to try to submit one. I would show you what my design's looking like, but I can't let you steal it. Not that you would do that, but we got to keep that under wraps, you know. Dude, it is cool. Just like subscribe to their email thing. On there, like if you open up Kaiser on Google, it'll say like, "Would you like to subscribe to our newsletter or whatever?" Hit yeah, and then it'll send you notification, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'll do like the brat. I've been looking into that. Is that one just a button lock or is it a top liner lock? Also, I have no idea whose water that was. Um. All right. Ooh, look at this. All right. Thanks for stopping in, Connor. Sounds good. I'll try to see you Friday. I don't know if I'm working Friday or not. Just kind of depends on the weather. You know how that goes. But yeah, I'll see you. We'll try to go play some basketball or something. Thanks again for stopping in. And thank you again, TKE, for stopping in. Guys, I think this is a silver quarter. Or excuse me, quarter nickel. I need to go back to grade school. 1962. This is the era that they made silver coins in that box. That's pretty dang cool. 1962. We just took a box of silver coins and silver dollars to the pawn shop. We had a Home Depot moving box full of them. Needless to say, the bottom of the box broke because it was pretty dang heavy. But we're going to move on. The Winchester trademark W15 1988 /1 knife license and approved by Winchester. So Winchester, okay, that's pretty cool looking, y'all. That's pretty cool. If Kojo was here, I feel like he would put that in the top 3. It's got some dogs. It's got some ducks. Or pheasants, excuse me. Yo, what's up? Help with Gadgets. How you doing, my friend? I'm just opening up some old knives from my grandmother. She left us. Dude, he just left. If he's still here, I don't know. It says there's 2 people viewing right now, but just a second ago it said 0. But yeah, he was talking about his Kaiser brat. We love Kaisers. Anyway, thank you guys, both of y'all, for letting us self promo on your channel. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I know. 1988, made in the USA, Winchester trademark. So that's pretty cool. It's got a model 1912 shotgun. It's pretty cool. Actually, I'm pretty sure we have one of these in the safe. Except I think ours is a Winchester. No, excuse me. Ours is a A12, not a 1912. Excuse me. Oh no, it's Tommy. Oh, so now we're just name dropping now. That's rough. Now we're name dropping. All right, guys, let's keep it rated G here. But this one's pretty cool. I feel like this could go in our top 3. Yo, I'll let you guys decide what knife needs to come out of our top 3 because we're trying to keep up with our top 3 knives. Oh, and also on the other side of this, it has some hunting dogs. So I can help with gadgets. Yo, how do I make you a mod? Just don't kick nobody, though. I need all the views I can get. Promise you won't kick nobody? If you don't kick nobody, I'll make you both mods, because that'd be really cool. I was thinking about that the other night. I was like, I'm a mod for somebody's, but, I don't have a mod myself. Hey, I like it. That was a good joke. You're getting... How do I make you a mod? Do I have to have so many subscribers for that? Oh, I'm trying to click on my iPad. I forgot it's on a separate screen. I don't know how to make you a mod, to be honest with you. Oh yeah, it's pretty easy to keep up with the current chat when you only have 2 viewers. Neat looking Winchester. Thank you, thank you. Click on the dots to the right. Sounds grand. Add as moderator. That's pretty dang cool. Yeah. I'll make you a. You want to be a managing moderator or the standard? Yeah, we'll make you a managing because that sounds pretty cool. All right, we'll make you one too, brother. Oh, make you standard? Okay, my bad. I'll make you both standard. Sorry about that. My bad, brother. Oh, you can't comment on shorts? That's weird. Okay, leave a standard moderator. Let me start back from scratch. Okay, remove as managing moderator. Okay, I'll make you both standard moderators. Is that cool, y'all? As moderator, standard. That is weird that you can't. It doesn't even mention that about the shorts part. That's odd. But anyway. All right, thank you. So who is still here? One of y'all left. It shouldn't be a mod. He can't be trusted. He has no mailbox. Oh, so he's like living underground? Is that what you're trying to say? Like, I'm here. All right, cool. All right, cool. Sweet. All right, so 20 probably left. No, y'all, well, it says I've got one viewer, but you're both chatting, so I don't understand. But anyway, regardless. So, guys, let me know what knife needs to leave the top 3. Do you think this is a top 3 worthy knife? These are our current top 3. We have the slush puppies, what we're calling this one. It reminds me of a slush puppy. It looks like the bottom of your slush puppy cup when your ice is kind of melted and you mixed grape and cherry together after a basketball game. We're calling this the Case Bone Rattler. Okay, I got you. But now it says I have zero views, so I don't know what's going on, y'all. I don't know if it's because y'all are moderators and it doesn't count y'all as viewers. Yeah, anyway, that's all right. And then we have this one. It's called the Widowmaker, and it's made by Frost Cutlery. So we've got which one needs to be removed here? We've got Winchester, Slush Puppy, the Bone Rattler, and the Widowmaker. So what should be removed for our top 3 knife? First one that comments, it's going. Oh, Carrie Crew's here. Yo, what's up? All right, so I guess this is Stan. What's up, Carrie Crew? How's your day going, man? Welcome back. Well, to be honest with you, dude, I would. What's up, Mr. Eddie? Yo, we're just going through some old knives from my grandmother. She gave me some boxes of old knives and trying to see if we can come across any treasures. I would do vertical, but truth of the matter is, I'm filming right now on my laptop, and I just have it kind of angled up and stacked up on some stuff and kinked down, and hopefully don't fall on top of my knives and scratch it all to pieces. But dude, I'm just like 4 subs away. So if anybody here is not subs, please sub. Verticals get views for sure. Well, I'll have to remember that. Thank you, dude. Do I just do that through my phone? Is that the best way to go about doing that? All right, cool. Well, thank you. I think this one needs to go. I think it. Why should I sub? I mean, you ain't got to, dude. It's cool. No pressure at all. I did sub your channel a while back. You got some pretty cool knives on there. But of course, man, you ain't got to sub. I ain't gonna ask you to do that now. But you're free to do whatever. Free country, Trump, America, all that stuff. But anyway, I think, is this top 3 worthy? I think it is. This is cool. Eduardo in the questions. Eduardo, dude, this guy's name, HWG is name dropping on everybody. I believe his name was Tommy, though. Tommy's, or the other one, Tommy. Anyway, dude, they are name dropping like crazy. I feel like the Bone Rattler's got to go out of the top 3. Just because this one, it stands out to me. So we're going to set it aside. So the Bone Rattler's going to the side for now. And this is our new top 3. dropped my. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. TK did drop your name. All right, I got it mixed up. My bad. My bad, gentlemen. So yeah, I'm gonna set this back in here and put this back in here in this fancy little case we got. I guess I'm like dyslexic. I can't figure out how that goes in there. All right, next up, this is a really pretty one. It's like epoxy handles, I guess, by Rough Rider. Tested sharp, they say. I believe that's what it says on the blade here. Tested Rough Rider sharp. Yeah. Very pretty knife. I gotta admit. Eddie is my real name, Thomas. I'm dyslexic too, dude. That's all right. And then we got like a straight blade on this one, almost straight. Ooh, that's bright. That's pretty, y'all. It's got a nice finger chool here. It's not quite straight. It's like a modified Warncliffe, I guess, if the blare's not absolutely killing it. But I do like that. I think that's going in top 3, and I think it's booting out the Winchester. Excuse me, no, I think it's got to boot out the Widowmaker. Nah. Which one are we getting rid of, Winchester or Widowmaker for this one right here? I shushed him. Good. Yeah, you asked too many questions, man. You could have got moderatorship, but you was asking too many questions. As previously mentioned, Winchester's got to go. L Winchester. I kind of agree. It is cool looking. I do like the design on it. But I do think it needs to go as well. Make Mr. Eddie a mod. All right, that's fair. Standard mod. There you go, my friend. I think that should have set it up right there for you. Oh boy. Oh, should I not have done that? And now I'm kind of scared. I feel like I'm in some deep waters. But next we have you've done it. Mr. Eddie was my main knife supplier before I hit 4K. Used to be a friend. Dude, you're a knife supplier? Dude, that's dope. A copperhead. This was definitely carried by a smoker, guys. I don't know if any of you guys are smokers, but this was either carried by one of 3 people. Super Modern Thomas will be gone. This knife right here was carried by one of 3 people. A heavy chain smoker who worked at a gas station. Number 2, a mafia leader. Or number 3, a mob boss. Because it's just kind of giving those vibes. It says fighting rooster. My grandpa used to fight roosters. He actually sold them internationally. It's kind of a weird tidbit of information there. Or I guess that means it's the right blade. I don't really know. But anyway, moving on. I do think that's pretty cool. It looks like it may be Italian or something. I'm sure it's not. I'm sure it is Japan, made in Japan. I stand corrected. I thought I was going to say made in China, just like everything else in the world, but no. Moving on. Okay, so we got like a baby version of the epoxy one we just had. Guys, this is the most views I've ever had. Please drop a like. That'd be so appreciated. If not, though that's totally cool too. But 5 viewers. This is the most views we've had on the stream. Hoping Gadgets drinks and drives. Well, hey man, just don't hit nobody. I shouldn't say that, guys. That's not funny. My friend was in a drink and drive accident. The receiving end of it, actually. He got him and his wife and his 3 kids, I think, actually. So I don't drink at all, and Eduardo knows that. Well, I'm not gonna diss on nobody that does. Personally, I don't. I'm not even old enough. I'm just 19. But I wouldn't even if I could. I see no point in it. Oh, really? Okay. Well, Carry Crew, have you seen this one that I just presented a second ago? It looks a lot like it. This is just a lot more polished up. This is pretty still. I'll give it that. Very pretty knife. It's got 3 blades. Oh, gentlemen, can I ask y'all something? I have no knives. You do, Eduardo. Okay, cool. Is this still considered a clip point? Because I know it's not as dramatic as like what's on the new Drop Bear 2 clip point clutch lock variant, but I feel like it's still pronounced enough to be considered a clip point. But it doesn't like swoop in. But is this still considered a clip point? Please let me know, guys. I should probably know that by now, but I don't. But it's on a lot of standard pocket knives. It's a clip point. Yeah, there's different styles. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Your like and chat volume help you out. What does that mean now? HWG? Like reading my chats and that kind of stuff helps out a lot. Yeah, I'm new to streaming, guys. This is only like my third stream. I don't even have the 50 subs to stream on my phone. So if you guys could see my setup, I mean, this is it right now. Like I've got it catty conquered on a platform, trying to balance it. I think it'll stay right there. But anyway, this is a nice little knife. I do like this one. I don't. HWD stream sucks anyway. Nah, I can't agree with that though. I can't. Hope with Gadgets let me self promo on one of his streams, and I got like maybe between 5 and 10 subs on that. Active chatting helps. Well, thanks guys. That means a lot. I'm starting back college. I just started yesterday. It was my first day back. I'm nursing major, and so I don't really have a whole lot of time for streaming. But I do stream when I can, and try to sneak in a few videos maybe between my classes. And I guess this is our last knife of this box. We got some more boxes though. I don't like blood. Well, honestly, I can't think of anybody that just like enjoys it. You know, somebody says like I don't like needles. I can't think of anybody that's like, oh, I love needles. Unless you're like a heroin addict, I guess. I shouldn't say that. That's my bad, guys. Okay, this is really pretty. This looks a lot like what we called the strawberry. What did I call that? Strawberry Trapper in my very first YouTube video. This is really pretty. This is definitely going in top 3. The Widowmaker is getting the boot. Sorry. Who was it now? Carrie Crew. Heroin is good. Ask TKE. I'd rather not ask him that question, dude. Excuse me. There's a guy that worked for my dad, and he died from black tar heroin. We didn't know that he did heroin. Diabetes next, dude. Guys, as funny as that is, that's pretty sad. That's like making fun of. But that's just sad. It's funny though. I got to give you that. That is pretty clever. But yeah, I think the Widowmaker's got to go by. So that's leaving us out of this box here in our top 3. Oh, I was going to ask you guys before we go to the next box, if anybody's heard of a 1775 Minuteman. That's what this one says here. It's got a picture of a. Well, that's fair, I guess. So nobody can like call you racist or sexist or anything if you make fun of everybody equally. That's what I try to do too, just not like publicly online. I just do it face to face to people. I tell them how it is straight up. Same, yeah. But this here is I don't know. This kind of caught my eye, and it says on it, I think Battle of Concord, April 19th, 1775. That's pretty cool. He says, well, dude, thank you. I don't know anything about it. My grandma's brother, who gave me all these knives, was actually in World War II. Okay, that's cool. That's cool, Mr. A. Thank you. But he was in World War II, and he was actually a gunsmith. He made some guns. We had one. Dude, that thing wouldn't even fit in the safe. It's like 7 foot long. And then you add a bayonet onto that thing. It is humongous. Black powder. But anyway. So this could have been his knife, and he, like... Nothing too personal. Oh, that's cool. All right, so we got us a history whiz over here. That's pretty cool, though. Dude, I did not pay attention in history class. I always fell asleep in my history class. But, yeah, I don't think I need that to administer medication or anything like that. All right, but you know what? Water does enjoy history. That is cool. I love school. I graduated top 10 and just love school. It's a passion. I love learning, especially about the body. So in our top 3, though, back to the knives. Sorry, we have the. I is this epoxy, guys? I guess it looks like my Gerber jukebox. I have a Gerber jukebox. I did a sharpening short on it that has like the same kind of handles, except it has more of like a silver bases to it. And we've got the Slush Puppy Rough Rider here. Both of these coming in our top 3, as well as the the strawberry one I just put back up. Hold on, let's get it back out here. This will make a good. I guess at the end of this would make a good thumbnail for the after the video's over. If I don't just keep my logo on there. But I like these. I like these a lot. But we're going to set these aside now and move on to the next box or next bag, whatever. I've also got a lot of TSA confiscated knives. And but hate school. You love history and hate school. That's cool. I like war history. That's World War II is your specialty, dude. That's awesome. That's really cool. We have some old uh stuff from that war. Like I said, he was in wrong box. Like I said, he was my great uncle, I believe. What you think of, guys, bro? You gotta get off the heroin. Oh, that's actually really cool. So now I know kind of where you live. I can try to find that. Not that I would do something like that. Wink, wink. What time I tried it? Well, guys, let's not do anything habit forming. Jesus would not like that. Okay, where is the other side for this box? The top for it. Am I just an absolute clown and lost it somewhere? Or probably so. Anyway, we'll just set it aside for now. Put all these back up. Alright, guys, we're gonna get into. We've got a bag here. I can't. I had to try everything. That's the reason it was. Well, nobody does a drug and says, I want to be an addict. That's all I'm saying about it. Nobody goes into it with that mindset. Nobody takes a drink and says, I want to be an alcoholic. So yeah, we're going to set these aside. We've had some pretty cool ones so far, guys. Okay, I found the box for this one. I'm low-key just scared to try anything like that, to be honest. I have to take some pretty strong medication, and even if I didn't, I mean, I wouldn't be trying drugs, but it specifically on the label says do not mix with marijuana or alcohol or anything like that, so we will not be doing that. No, I'm not from Texas. They say everything's bigger in Texas. I don't know how true that is, though. All right, next up, we've got some TSA confiscated knives in a Ziploc bag. And actually, I threw this knife in here after one of my videos just because I was like trying to clean up. I was in a big rush, and I just tossed it in here. But this is my straight razor, and I guess we'll go over it real quick, too, while we're here. I did a sharpening video on it, and I don't know what year it was. I had the box for it earlier, and I think it said the year of it, but it's pretty cool. Metal Complex has been killing on those videos. You talking about like from these? Guys, where are y'all like wanting to mass kill everybody, guys? Oh, so now you're stepping in. Okay. All right. Yo, thanks, I guess. Yeah, I'll try to stay on. Just let me know when you get back, though. Because I do got to get up for college in the morning. Get the beer. Get the buzz. No, it's all right. It's all right, man. I know you just some guys having fun, friends. All right, we're gonna move on from our straight razor here, but dude, this thing is pretty dang sharp. But moving on, we'll set it over here to the side. Okay, so we have an Ozark Trail neat razor. Well, thank you, thank you. I'm probably trying to ring them in. Thank you. If you quit college, you can sleep in. Dude, I've got so Lord's really blessed me. I worked my tail off in high school, and I actually get paid to go to college. Like they pay me. I think this semester I made like 16 grand to go. That's pretty cool. But they actually pay me to go to their college, which is actually really cool. But sorry for if that's like bragging on myself, but I give praises to the Lord for that. Let me scroll down my chat. It's not keeping up. There we go. All right, so we got this Ozark Trail fixed blade. Mystery still. I'm sure it's just some stainless with a plastic sheath with a thumb wrap on it. That feels like it could just come right off of there. Not Kydex. They pay you to drink. No, I think they don't. But yeah, I don't know. It's got like almost like a kukri blade shape to it, just very very small. You can fit a full hand on this thing, I guess, in a pinch, but someone timed you out. That's hey guys, let's keep the timeouts under control, or we'll revoke privileges, like my mom used to do with my airbag when I would back talk. But anyway, yeah, I like this. I did it by accident. That's all right, guys. I'm just picking onions. Thank y'all again for watching. That means a world of difference to me. Gives me that motivation to go on. And thank you for putting it on your what did you say earlier? Maybe your Discord server or something like that. I don't remember. But we've got a Victorinox here. This is the Victorinox Swiss made stainless. Officer Susie, that's what I was thinking. Officer Susie, LL Bean, that's right. Yo, that guy that was on here earlier, that Connor Johnson. So we went to school together, and he had the same backpack from 4th grade. We're sophomores in college now, and he just got a new backpack from LL Bean. So he's had the same backpack since 4th grade to sophomore year. So that's pretty dang cool, though. I thought. I mean, that just shows you what their quality is. But got us can opener, screwdriver. Used to pursue the LL Bean catalog. We got a little baby blade here. We've already opened this one up. Officer Susie. And so I used to, this is what I was talking about. I used to have upwards of, what knife should you get for a first knife? Are you asking me that or these other gentlemen here? Oh yeah, he had some money. Oh, asking me, sorry. Don't, he has like 300 knives. Oh, I know Mr. Eddie has a lot of knives. I've been watching his videos. But if somebody was to ask me that, I would honestly just ask him, like, my first question would be like, like what are your daily tasks? Like, are you doing a lot of pool cuts? Or are you like cutting bales of hay? Are you doing more like punctures? Are you doing like more minute, like finesse work? And kind of depend on those answers, I would try to give some feedback. But I would say definitely on your very first knife, spend under like $75. Dude, I want a Kaiser Brat 2 so bad. I want a drop bear. I need a drop bear. I need a Kaiser drop bear, preferably drop bear 2. and I want the top button lock, like the blue sheep's foot blade. I want one of those so bad. It's so clean. I love that color. I have some shirts in that color. Actually, in my short I just dropped, it was. That's all right. Hey, I don't. That's all right, man. Let's just keep the chat clean, and guys, I don't. You guys can just do whatever. I just appreciate y'all guys watching. That means a lot to me. Because before this, it was just my one school friend that was watching us. All right, so we're gonna move on. This is going in our top 3. Obviously, because we've only been through 2 knives. All right, so we got a Browning. Well, thank you, man. Model 0285, stonewashed finish. A lot of blade play, and tip down carry, because apparently that's safe. So they say. Look at that awesome pocket clip, guys. Look at the gap between that. That's what happens when people carry their knives like outside of their pockets with just the clip sticking in. Is it assisted? It is not assisted. It's just, see, I mean, it is not assisted. But, I mean, if you give it enough oomph, I mean, I guess with the thumb studs, you could open it. But I do like that. I like the color. I like the camo look it's got going here. Kind of looks like almost like a digital camo, but like more faded, I guess. Going in our top 3, because it is our 3rd knife that we've opened out of this bag. All right, what's up? A buck 503. Sweet, 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 sweet. I do not like assisted knives myself. Okay, are we talking assisted or fully auto? I say fully auto like it's an assault rifle, but I mean, like, are we talking like auto, like a Benchmade Claymore auto, or like assisted, like just your flipper knives that are auto, like by Kershaw? Oh, okay, well, good. I do not like assisted knives. Yeah, I don't. I'm older than you all. I'm probably younger than all of you. I'm just 19. But anyway, yeah, this is pretty cool. We got a buck. I do like buck. Yo, I found some Bokers in my. It's true. I found some Bokers in my in that first unboxing we did. Same company that makes the Kalashnikov 74U, or the Kalashnikov. It's based off of the AK-74U. But I thought that was pretty dang cool. I'm assuming it's the same Boker company. But dude, those things were old looking. 74. Dang, Tommy. Unk. Tommy is unk. But I like this. This is going in our top 3. It's definitely booting out. I think it's going to boot out this one, just because I haven't had a fixed blade in here yet, so. Oh, and I just dropped a. Oh, that's just super good. We're fine. Well, now it won't. Or, there we go. But yeah, no, we do not like assisted knobs either. I would personally. Said the South. Let's go. Fought along General Lee. 1954. I would rather have a knife like this with a nail nick as an assisted opening knife. As impractical as this is, I just don't like the cheapy feel of like a, like, because you can feel like catch kind of and then shoot itself out like that, if that makes any sense. But anyway, these are our top 3 right now. Just because this one's dropped it. Just because this one's big. I'm gonna set that aside. All right, next up. Oh boy. Smith & Wesson Extreme Ops. If you guys did not know, that is the top quality you could get. Higher end than concept, however you guys want to say that. I call it concept, just from where I'm from. This is top quality. This is top tier. Like, this is something you open up your stocking at Christmas, and you see this little knife, and you just take off, running around the house. You don't care about your other presents. You're just so excited to get this knife right here. In case anybody watches this later, I know you guys know this, but that is absolute sarcasm. No, I'm from North Georgia. Extreme Ops, Extreme Blade Play. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera. It's actually not terrible. My camera's just kind of shaking too, because and we got the SWA 13. Yeah, I bet this would make a good drop shot sinker. SWA 13 tip down, because that is equals safety. Can it deploy? Almost. I mean, if you like state or county. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so we ain't too far from each other now. Yeah, I'm North Georgia. The state. I thought you were gonna say state or country, because there is a very small country named Georgia. I think it's very. Where is that at? Is it close to Belgium? No, I don't remember. But anyway, can we reverse? It almost wants to reverse flick. I mean, if this table wasn't here, I wouldn't scared to hit my camera. But no, North Georgia, America. Trump's my president. Love Trump. This is definitely not going in top 3. This would make a good. This would make a good pry bar. That's about the only thing I can think to use this thing for, is to pry something open with once and throw it away, because the tip will break off. But next up, we have. Oh, boys, you guys are gonna love that one. You're gonna love this one, boys. Tom's a diehard liberal. That's all right. I don't discriminate. Guys, we have an assisted opening. Browning. Tommy hates children. Well, I mean, okay, that's sad. Almost like a kukri shape, I guess, because it kind of has a belly out here towards the tip, and kind of a curve down here. Maybe you just call it a recurve. No, I'm not. And no, I don't. It's all right. It's all right, Tommy. Yeah, somebody else mentioned mailboxes earlier. Does somebody just have like a history of running into mailboxes? And it's got a glass breaker and a seatbelt cutter, just in case you're ever in a pinch. I bet that thing couldn't cut through a sheet of paper for nothing in the world. But Grandpa, we got that awesome assist open, and this is not real carbon fiber, obviously. The wood does feel real, I guess. We just put up a mailbox at our new house, so it's kind of coincidental. Okay, Blue Ridge Pawn Shop. Yeah, so this is a Sarge knife, and it's SK 80BK 440 stainless. That's what we're looking for. Yeah, made in China. Again, tip down. Can it? Yeah, you can send it. Oh, due to death. And oh, I probably shouldn't read that out loud. I would say I hope he lives, but you said it was to death. Was it during the war? With a pencil. So he's like John Wick. That's pretty sick, dude. But yeah. Blue Ridge Pawn Shop. Sarge. I love this store here. I go there quite a lot. Guys, please do not just... Guys, I'm not really going with what y'all say. I'm just going along with it. I know how that goes. But, and please don't spam call this number. He's a good friend of mine. Really, his mother-in-law owns the pawn shop in town, or next town, a few towns over at least. Next up, we have, I guess that was, yeah, it's a little flashlight, if you guys can see that. Alright, open it up. We've got a flat head that locks in at 90 and at almost 180. What are we looking at, like 170 maybe? And we have a world's skinniest bottle opener. An itty bitty China knife. And a Phillips head that locks out at about the same. Dude, that would actually be really cool if you did that. I don't have Instagram. I didn't grow up on any social media. Oh, that's actually really cool, though. Shout out Mr. Eddie. He sounds a pretty cool guy. That is pretty cool. I didn't grow up with no social media, just YouTube. That was it. I just spent a lot of my time splitting wood and piddling with knives. But like, are you being serious about the knife thing? That's pretty dang cool, though. Old as John Wick. Can be cool. Well, that's better than none of the time. So that knife is definitely not going in our top 3. We got another Victorian. Okay, we got another Victorinox. It says Blue Win. It's got like a laser. Not really a laser, just a red light. Maybe it was a laser at one point. Little key ring. What do we got here? Okay, so this is pretty cool. For those of you guys who don't know what this is actually a pen. If it'll write. Might just be out of ink, but I promise you guys this is a pen. I've seen a lot of these before. I am in Georgia. And this is the... What model is this one again? I can't see it. Hold on, guys. Let me get it in the light. It does not say the model of this one. I guess the blue thing is what it is. I guess the Blue Win. We'll set this one aside. That's pretty cool. Okay. Oh, yo, I need y'all's help in there. Can I get one of y'all's input on this? What is this symbol? To me, it just looks like a Harley Davidson on a real extreme diet. Just a shield? Okay, that's cool. I didn't know. I've seen it on a lot of knives. I saw it on quite a few in my old... Excuse me, not my old, my most previous stream where we kind of did the same thing. And I didn't know, like, if it was supposed to say something and it just wore off, or what had happened. But I do like this one. It looks like it's been polished not long ago, and it's honestly still kind of got some grease to it. Or some oil. I don't think it's going top 3. Oh, also, this knife has been booted out of top 3. I forgot to mention by this one. So I've set it over here in the top 3. And I forgot this one was moved out of top 3. So I'm going to set these all aside now. Let's reach deep down in our bag of knives. All right, case. Love to see that. Anytime I come across a case, that's a win for me. I have some old, still in the box case knives. I think only 64 were made in the world, and I have maybe 15 of them. Well, my traditional knife knowledge is also very limited. This is just some stuff that I've accumulated. Um, this is not my go-to, obviously, but I do think it's pretty cool. But I think it's worth mentioning because this is where it started. And there's a place actually near me that will just like straight up buy your knife. You just take it to them, they'll buy your knife, trade your knife. I'm going to try to check that out, and I'll let you guys know how that goes. Oh, they are very cool. Doesn't 25 and a half is what this one says. Um, is helping with gadgets. That's yeah. Now you have to tell me what that means. I don't know what that means. Yeah, it really does. I guess right here. Um, I do like it. I mean, that's right there's just rubbing off with my fingernail. You probably clean that up very well, and it could be worth a buck, I guess, or something like that. But anyway, I'm not really in it for the money. I just like knives. We got another Officer Susie, I'd imagine. Oh, I got a few custom knives. There's a guy around here that makes them custom. Would you guys like to see that? I can get them out real quick. Oh, we got another Officer Susie. We won't run through this one because we already did. Uh, Yo, thanks, man. We're trying. What does that even mean? I thought that meant like a shine. Okay, guys. All right. So this is a old. I mean, I'm assuming this was uh, I don't know, to be honest with you. I mean, I know antlers shrinks, and that's definitely shrunk a lot. Unless it was made like that. And you can see it's cracking here at the screws. Okay, thank you. That's cool. That's cool. Good to learn that. Okay, this is a case, double X. 4100 is what it says. Imagine giving this somebody to cut an apple with, like back then, aka rust. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. See, I thought that meant like a shine, like a. I thought it was a blue, yes, but I thought it was like a intentional shine, like a real pretty, like aurora blue kind of, maybe more like a turquoise. Um, and you guys could just be pulling my leg. I don't really know. That is a small sword. That's a pocket sword, man. Give somebody to cut their apple. You can just about get a full 7 fingers on that. I've got my pinky tucked away under here. Uh, that's actually pretty cool. And that thing snaps closed too. Get your finger caught in that, you know it. That's for sure. Whew. I think that's got to go in the top 3. That's definitely pretty cool. I think it's gonna boot the Sarge just because it's just a traditional knife with a liner lock and just 440 stainless. So we're gonna set this aside. Okay, that's cool. Thank you, Mr. Eddie. That's actually really cool. Uh, I love learning. Like I said earlier, I love school. I love to learn, so I like learning about that kind of stuff too. We got this knife right here. That's actually kind of pretty. A frost cutlery, surgical steel. I would not operate on anybody with that. That's pretty. What do you guys call this? I just call it a backlock, but I can never really remember the real name of that. Oh, that one's really hard to get. There we go. It is a frost cutlery. Did I say that? My bad. I meant to if I didn't. Yes, this is a frost cutlery. Backlock. Okay. Back or spine. Okay. I was wanting to say spine too, but I was not sure. Does it eliminate the buck 508 in our top 3? Because I feel like it's potential. I do like it. I think this one's got to stay. Just because. Excuse me, 503, not 508. Yeah, I think the buck's got to stay in our top 3. All right, so we've got a few knives left in this bag, and okay, so we've got some blades. Still surgical. That's awesome. And I think these are for those outdoor edge knives. The like the black and blue ones they got at Walmart under the counter. And I believe those are surgical steel. I've had quite a few of those. That's the only reason I know what these are. But I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Man, these puppies are sharp. They're so thin, like they're razor blade thin. Outdoor edge, yeah, that's what I was thinking. But man, these things are sharp. My friend was gutting a deer with it, man, and he just took a hunk out of his leg because he was like kneeling down, taking little strokes out of it, and he come across some bone, was trying to, or a tendon, excuse me, and get through it, and he come through it, and it just cut to his leg, man. It was bad. We'll set those aside. We got an Adobe. Let's get this going on it. This is a flash drive. Is that what this is? Hunting is not murder, guys. It's how we get food. Is this a flash drive? Is that what this is? TKE, I thought you were driving, dude. It new coats on it. Hey, let's not bring that up, Mr. Eddie. Let's try to keep that. Let's keep that to ourselves. I'd appreciate it if somebody would delete that. It'd be awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I wasn't going to. Oh, that's what he was saying. I thought he was talking about his own secret stash. I was like, man, that's whatever. But okay, that's what he was saying. Is that's what this was? My bad, Mr. Eddie. I feel bad now. But that's I've got a tech whiz friend, and I'll let him have that. He's like from like a movie, man. He's got that's going in our top 3, by the way. It's booting out the LL Bean, Victorinox, Officer Susie. Dude, I thought you were talking about yourself, and I was just not gonna have that on my channel. But I think, yeah. So this is a pen. That's pretty cool. Drop a sig in case that becomes worth something one of these days. Person, I'm sure you are, Mr. Eddie. I honestly was just not with it. I forgot that's the knife I had opened. Much apologies. You very well could have not knit that. That's a neat one. Well, thank you. HWG. That means a lot. Means a lot. Thank you. All right. Next up in our box, or excuse me, our bag, we have this little thin Victorinox. Victorinox, Switzerland, stainless. It's got a little knife. It's transparent scales. Toothpick. I would not use that. And we got some little scissors. I wonder how sharp those are. Hey, That's actually not bad, guys. I mean, it just the cadet. Hey, man, thank you, TKE. It's been fun, dude. Much appreciated. Hope you have a good night. God bless, man. I'll set this aside for now. But that is pretty cool. I like that. But you said this was called... Were you saying that this was called the Cadet, Mr. Eddie? With the flash drive on it? I did it open like that, right? Yeah. Hey, thank you, TKE. We will definitely swing by again on your chat, in your live if we get a chance to, for sure. Don't know when we'll get to. Like I said, starting back school. But yeah, I've subbed to all these guys actually. Well, that's cool. Thank you, Mr. Eddie. Thank you. And it's even got a screwdriver on it. I guess a little bottle opener. And it's got some salt in there. So I guess somebody might have taken this to the ocean or something. It's got some salt in there. Either that or some Colombian cocaina. Because of recess. Man, I miss the recess days. Alright, we got just a few more. We got another one of these blades here. 10:30 my time. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't even remember my time zone, what it's called. But yeah, I get the notification when he goes live. But we got another Rough Rider here. Or Rough, sound like a dang dog. 440 razor sharp steel, Rough Rider 1500 China. Yeah, Eastern Standard Time. That's what it's called. Thank you, man. This is pretty. And it's just two of the same blade, except one opens up more prominently. I feel like, I guess. A lot of times, though, with your traditional folders, they are two different blade shapes. If it's multiple blade shapes, such as this next one right here. Yes, it is a case. Wait a minute. I had a box for this knife that I found earlier in this box. Hold on. Guys, is this what this is? Chinese food is good. Dude, I had some last night. Not even kidding. I had some chicken and some shrimp and some fried rice with some yum yum sauce. Is this the same knife? No, it's not. Dang it. Guys, I thought this was the same knife. I thought we'd like made a cool discovery or something. But it is not, because this one has the larger blade is the clip point is on the same side as the sheep's foot, and this one doesn't have a sheep's foot. But I got excited because I remember seeing this bone texture, and this has bone as well, or antler, I guess. But regardless, that's pretty cool case. All right, but I'll set these aside now, and oh, I got one more knife in here. Excuse me, I said it was a knife. It's actually a screwdriver, a very wobbly screwdriver. Taco Bell. I'm not big on Taco Bell, guys. You can go to a Mexican restaurant around here and get better food for cheaper and not wait in a line for 30 minutes because our Taco Bell is slow. Do I have enough? That reminds me of that sound. Do I have enough money for Taco Bell? No, I don't. But you know what I do have? This. And this thing brings me an indescribable amount of happiness. I think I'm going to make a video with that sound. Let me know if you guys think I should, if that's good for the algorithm. I cannot understand the algorithm. I posted a video the other day, just like any other short, and it got like 4 views. And I don't know if it was at a bad time. I tried to post it at the regular time. I usually post my videos on that day of the week. And I don't know what happened. It got 4 views. and it was for a Fleesa knife. Yep, welcome to YouTube. All right, so is that normal, or did I do something wrong? I mean, whenever I edited it, that's weird to say. Whenever I did the editing, went through the editing process of it, uh, it cut off some of my words again because I'm not able to do vertical. I don't really have the equipment for that, but I don't know if that's why it got no views, was because it cut that off of there. I have no idea. All right, guys, we've got just a few left here, and then I gotta hit the hay. I gotta get to school. But we'll set all those aside, and our top three is... Yeah, so I tried to re-upload it too. I guess I just didn't wait long enough because I re-uploaded it like the day after. All right, see you, man. Thank you, Mr. Eddie, for stopping by. But nonetheless, I mean, it's all right. Just keep grinding on it. I guess keep on the grind for uploading views. And sorry, I stutter sometimes. Not often. We've got the... What did he say this was called? Let's try to find it here. The Cadet. We've got the Cadet and the mini pocket sword. Honestly, I feel like this is third overall. I mean, it's pretty standard. This is cool to me. This is just huge. It's not like... That wouldn't take long to sharpen, I don't feel like. But then you have this. This is just... I've never seen something like this. So this is our number one out of that bag / box, because I emptied them into a box. It's a little bit easier to get in and out of. All right, and next... Okay, this is kind of different. This was in the bag of knives. Yeah, later, Eduardo. Good night, man. Wherever you go, if it's like time in your time zone, if it's time to go to sleep. In that knife box she gave me is a bunch of old arrowheads. And here where I live, man, there used to be a ton of arrowheads, but not hardly no more. But there's a lot of cool ones. I don't know hardly anything about them. Let me know if any of you guys do. We'll try to set them out here. I don't know why this is in here. It's just a rock. That's cool. Thank you, man. I think she also gave me some old rock axe heads. I can try to grab those real quick. Just give me like 30 seconds. I know right where they're at. Yeah, so like this, I feel like this was like more of a hammer, I guess, or like a chisel. But that's pretty cool. It was in the same box. I just took it out because it was pretty heavy. And then this, which was, I mean, that had to be an axe, right? I mean, it's got an edge on it. That's really cool. I love axes. I have a bunch of axes. I have some Sager chemical axes. I have a Helco work axe. Okay, yeah, that very well could, yeah. That could be what it is. But I have no idea. I do think it's pretty dang cool, though. I mean, it's definitely for something. I mean, I don't feel like a rock was just made into that shape. I mean, I know God can do all things, but I don't feel like it was just coincidentally made like that. But anyway, this is cool, and it's so smooth. Like right here, where they've worked on it, it's so smooth. Thank you again, HWG, for sticking around with us, man. I'll go through these arrowheads, and I'll probably have to go to bed. But I do think this is pretty dang cool. We'll set these kind of to the side here. I don't know if I guess you can see them right there fairly well, right? This one is like pristine condition. Almost. It's missing that little notch right there. Right here. But that one's cool. I know hardly anything. Don't know hardly anything about arrowheads. We got this little one here, I guess out of quartz rock. I guess it's one. Might have been found in a river and just kind of flushed it out. This one. The scraper. Yeah, okay, dude, that's awesome. Thank you. Hey man, even if you are wrong, thank you for trying to find that for us though. That's pretty cool. Um let's see what else we've got. I don't know what this has significance of. I guess somebody just thought it was cool. Put it in here. I don't know, it could be some kind of mineral. It does kind of have a shine to it. Probably fool's gold or something like that. No clue what this is. Is this obsidian? Is that what this is? Because this is like very black. Like, could I make a nether portal out of that? I thought obsidian was a lot shinier. I mean, it is dirty, like it's rubbing, dirt's coming off of my finger. But dude, that's really cool. And I know this is not, these are not knives, but you know, they're rocks. And rocks are cool, I guess. I don't know what that is. Let me know if you figure out what that is, man. We got another arrowhead. This might be more like a spearhead. This one's large. Maybe. I don't know. But that's pretty cool. Whoa, this one's really cool. I actually have an obsidian knife. My friend, he knows somebody that is from Africa, I think, or some, like, anyway, his bloodline is from some indigenous tribe, and I have an arrow made out of some kind of, I forget what the arrow itself's made out of, but the head of it looks a lot like this, and the fletchings are made out of the feathers of a bird from there, and it's really cool. And like he hand makes it. It's pretty dang cool. He made it special for my friend, and he gave it to me for like my 14th birthday, maybe. I still have it somewhere. But I'll try to get out that obsidian knife another day. That's pretty dang cool right there. Some surgeons, yeah, that is cool. That's actually pretty sharp. Like you could, I mean, I feel like if you were to rub your finger hard enough on that, it would probably hurt. Moving on, I don't know if this is special or not. It's pretty colors and very flat. I guess maybe, I don't know what this is. It's got like a pink hue to it. I don't know. Okay, this is cool. There's a bear tooth, I guess. Man, how'd you like that thing sinking into you? Think about go all the way through your arm. That's actually crazy. It's got some heft to it. It's hollow. Nice. Dude, thanks again for the comments. It means a lot to me. I know it's not much, but it means a lot to me. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Maybe it's a claw. I feel like it's a claw. I don't feel like a tooth would be that curved. I could be wrong. I mean, I don't know. I don't feel like a tooth would be hollow. Most teeth aren't. They have roots. And anyway, let's look around in here, see what we can grab. Okay, this one's in good shape right here. That's like perfect. Like if you were to ask somebody to draw an arrowhead, thinking claw too. I'm thinking claw because it's hollow. It's got to be a claw. But anyway, that's pretty cool. If you were to ask somebody to draw an arrowhead, that's what you would get. I mean, that is like perfect shape, almost symmetrical. That's pretty cool. I don't hardly know anything about arrowheads. My dad went through a phase where he liked to learn about the arrowheads and like history and that kind of stuff. But you know, whose dad didn't? I guess. Another larger weapon head, maybe a spear, maybe an arrow. I'm assuming this was probably an arrow because it's pretty light. Dude, that is so cool that they can make that kind of stuff out of some rocks. Okay, so this one's actually really interesting. This is white with pink in it. I don't know how well it shows up on camera, but it's like pink. And it was an arrowhead at one point, I guess. But that's actually really cool. Let's see what else we got. This is the biggest one we've had. That is huge. That's cool. I mean, you could hurt. You could just this thing alone. You could hurt somebody with that if you don't hurt yourself. That kind of hurt my hand. Or that like wood if you swung at somebody full on like that. Look at this nice arrangement we've got. It's a nice collection, dude. There's even more. There's this thing. That's heavy. That's. I mean, this sounds weird, but like obviously different materials and minerals have different densities. It's way heavier than this. I mean, I know it's also a lot bulkier. It's not far off from this, weight-wise. I'm sure it's just fool's gold, but excuse me, whatever it is, it's got some density. And I know this is probably not entertaining, and it's rather boring. It's not knives. There's a few other rocks in here. We won't really go through. We'll just kind of set them out. Another arrowhead. What once was. This one's like almost transparent. Like I can see my fingers through it. That's pretty cool. That's like something you'd see in a movie. There's some more larger arrowheads in here. What is that? Is that a tiny? Oh my gosh! How could how? Who? How? How could you make something that small? How could you find something that small? A bird point. Is that what that's called? A bird point? Dude, and it's like black and see-through. Is that obsidian? I honestly kind of think it might be. It looks a lot like my obsidian knife. Dude, that's really cool. That's tiny. I thought there was a bug in my bag, and I just grabbed it to kill it, and it poked me. This thing's tiny. I don't know if any of these things have any value whatsoever. Oh, there's some more in here too. Good gosh. Good gosh, man. Another one. Oh, this one's even like more refined shape, more pointy. That's pretty cool. That'd be cool on like a necklace. I could see like a sixth grader wearing that on their necklace. And then some more arrowheads. Nothing really too crazy in here. Just, I guess that one was one, and it was in a river for a while. This is my favorite arrowhead we've come across. Favorite thing on the table, though, is this. That's cool. And there's some more rocks and stuff in here. Okay, wait, look at this, though. This is like a crucifix shape, like a cross shape. I don't know what that is, but that's cool. But yeah, man, that's... Then I should dump it out, I guess. Just the rest of the stuff in here. This is just... nothing really in any of this, I guess. Man, I could be... Whoop. Caught it. I could be so wrong. I don't feel like I am, though, man. It's just some rocks. And another arrowhead here. And another one, maybe like a chunk of one. It looks like this side here is missing. Possibly one was in the making. Definitely one in the making. Looks more like a shark tooth. Another one is probably just in the making. Kind of running out of room here, guys. It's another rock. And maybe it was gonna be one. I don't know. It's very flat and it has like that taper to it. And might have been one here. And really, guys, that's it out of all these. I feel like this one was gonna be one. It's got the little notch in it right here. And that's sharp. That right there is actually very sharp. But that's pretty cool. I'd say my top 3 out of all of these. You said this was a bird point? Is that what you called that? Some neat stuff. Well, thank you, man. I hope you're not just being sarcastic, because I think it's actually really cool. But I don't feel like you are. You seem like a pretty cool guy. My top 3 on this table. I think one of my top 3 has to be one of the bird points. The big one, this one, and the axe head, I guess. My top 3. That's just really cool to me, guys. But oh, sweet, man, sweet. Yeah, I'm sure there's more somewhere around here. In my next live, I don't know if you think this is a good idea or not. You can tell me if you think this is a good idea or not. And I want you to be completely honest. I have some like case collectors. I think they only made like 65 in the world, and I have like 13 of them, maybe, give or take. So I thought that was pretty cool. I have quite a few of those. Or like 65 each year. They made 65 each year, not 65 total. 65 each year. And I have like maybe between 10 to 15 of the years. So I think that's pretty cool. And I might do a live stream of that, just kind of open them up, looking at them, and showing them off. All right, well, thank you, man. Well, thanks for hanging with us. It's getting kind of late here, at least for me. I have narcolepsy, so I can't stay up very late. But yeah, man, I appreciate your help. And thanks for joining and watching with us. And I'm pretty sure that's all the stuff that I wanted to go through today. I've got some boxes behind me of multi-tools, a bunch of Swiss Army knives, and oh man, thank you. I appreciate that. It means a lot. It's something fun. Just keeps my mind off everything, I guess. Yeah, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate the help. And I'm gonna try to. There's one in here in this box. I was looking for. So in this box of knives she gave me, there's some uh old aspirin, like original. Like there's something in the box. Like I feel like there is. I don't know. Open, press, red spot on lid. What red spot? Do you think this has like the old school aspirin in it, dude? Anyway, I wonder if it says what year this was, man, because that's cool. Press down on the top. Oh, on the back. I see you now. I'm following you. Oh, it's empty. You know, besides some hair and buy flavored ones for your children. That's cool. Container made in USA. Lol. Man, I wish it would say the year of it. And it very well could, but I'm not gonna strain my eyes trying to find it right now. Because it's under this thing here. No, I can't see it. But anyway, man, thanks for watching. That means a lot to us. Yeah, I think the oldest knife I've come across so far was this one here. Wood scales. Old knife, man. I mean, it's just, and it very well could have been. My grandpa, my great grandpa, loved to make stuff out of wood. He made a lot of hammers. But this is case double X. And he might have broke the scales of it and just decided to make some himself. But I think this is pretty cool. I mean, it's really shows how far we've come with knives. I mean, now you've got them. You just mash a button and they launch out quicker than you can blink. And you've got these that helped colonize and stretch the West. But I think it's pretty cool. And but other than that, man, I think that's it. If you want to go check out the other stream we made, I think it was last night, was that other stream. If you'd like to check that out, man, feel free. No pressure, though. But, man, I appreciate you, your comments, your suggestions. Go do some videos. Have a good night. Good luck with your studies. Hey, man, thank you. Much appreciated. God bless. Hope y'all have a good night, everybody. Those watching now and those to watch. But thank you, guys. We'll say a prayer before we go. Our dear, most kind and gracious Heavenly Father, God, we thank you for this beautiful day you've given us and the blessings of life. Thank you, Father, for giving us an interest, Father God, something clean. Father, there's a lot of things we could be doing, Father God, but this is what you let us do. And it's something that helps us to cope with everything going on, Father God, and you know all about that, Father God. And I want to thank you for these here helping us and supporting us, God. And I pray that we could use this platform to be a light to a lost and a dying world, God. And I pray that above all things, you would save those who are lost and those who become lost. Let us sleep well and wake up well on this side, and bless Mr. Help with Gadgets on his journey through life. Bless us all, good Heavenly Father. In Christ's name, amen. All right, thank you, man. Good night. God bless. Love you. See you, man.